Welcome back, folks. This is Trufflez, and we're here with another episode of the survival series. So last episode, we built, or rather started building, a slime farm, which I do want to get to a little bit today. We also set up some paths going around the base, and there's some of them on top of this platform there. I believe we should be able to see some of them from right here. Build a massive lake. Well, that thing, not really massive, but it's certainly a big change to our world there. And yeah, I hope to get to a little bit of that stuff today. But there's a major problem. We got one giant eyesore. I'm not really sure if you can tell what I'm referring to, but yeah. So this thing, right. So I believe we're gonna try to solve that problem today. And if you don't know what I mean, still, I'm talking about the nether wart farm. So I built this thing with the idea of having it entirely underground, but I didn't realize that this mountain wasn't big enough to support the entire farm. So now we're left with this massive, basically, structure, this unfinished building sticking out of the mountain. So there's a couple solutions to that. One is to, cover it up with some trees and stuff and hope you don't see it. And the other solution is just to make the whole mountain bigger. And I've got some dirt on me. Hopefully this is enough. And I'm just going to take the entire profile of the mountain all the way out to like here, all the way around, and hopefully we'll be able to make something that looks good. Now up here, we have a roof that isn't actually done, and I do kind of want to build some arches and stuff in here, but I haven't really gotten to that yet, obviously. So I do want to leave some room for that. I think we might want to do something like 2 or 3 blocks of headroom. So we might be able to use this upper space here for something like I don't know, some kind of a park or another building perhaps. But we definitely do have our work cut out for us here, so I'm just going to keep chugging along and get this stuff done. Holy, so we've actually extended this mountain all the way down to the cow pen over there. So this entire area and all the way out to the tree farm, in fact, is a new mountain. So yeah, this is actually quite a massive undertaking. In fact, I think this is the largest thing I've actually built in this game so far. I mean, it was actually quite rapid to prototype because we kind of like, all I have to do is put down the contour and then we can just go in and fill it in later after we've decided that it looks okay. So in fact, I'm going to do that right now. And in fact, I believe filling in these holes will actually eat up the majority of my dirt supply. So we'll see if we even have enough resources to finish this. Nice. All right, I believe the entire mountain is done. So let's take a look. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't have any trees or anything on it, but for the most part, it pretty much blends in with the surrounding actual terrain. There's a little bit of a kind of a weird place here and there that we can kind of patch up. But other than that, it's looking pretty good, I would say. I don't think there's any more holes left in it, and we lit the underground, I guess, inside the mountain. We lit up, so we won't be getting any mobs spawning in. Now there's this massive flat area here. It's kind of bare, but I guess we can fix that just by planting a bunch of trees. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll see how much better this place looks. Okay, folks, I think it is time for the big reveal. You ready for this? Remember what that thing looked like before? It was a giant stone mass sticking out of the ground, I guess. And now you can't even tell. In fact, I think this is actually a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. You can hardly even tell that there was anything here, actually. So I went in and bone mealed everything. I bone mealed the ground too, and got rid of all the flowers, because flowers are actually pretty rare. So they don't really generate that much. As you can see, like, this side is like that flower, and this one, as well as these two poppies, were naturally generated. And over here, here's some real forest, and there's really not that much grass in it, as you can see. So yeah, I went and knocked out all the tall grass. Actually, I should have done a little bit more there. And yeah, so I think this is a pretty successful project. In fact, let's take a look at it from the top here. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, it just looks like a forest. Well, I think we could probably increase the number of trees or something. The only problem with this this whole mountain is it's actually not a forest biome. So, like right here, we're in wooded hills, so the tree color is correct and the grass color is right. But over here, I believe it's plains or something. Yeah. So the trees are all like this greenish yellow. So yeah, that's kind of a downside, I guess, to making a forest in the wrong biome. And how did that get there? And here's another view of it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, over there is real forest. I guess the trees are kind of closer together there than they are in my artificial forest. But at least this definitely solves the issue of having a giant farm sticking out of the ground. So that's cool. We're taking some serious damage now. Just get in the hole. There we go. He has an item too, so I believe he's good to go. Alright, I hate to say it, but we are already out of time for today's episode. But I'm not going to leave you hanging already. It's only been like, what, 5-10 minutes into the video? Probably not even that. Actually, I did have enough footage from that previous, mountain building thing to make an entire episode out of, actually. There's at least 20 minutes of footage there, but that would have been so incredibly boring to watch. And no, that mountain thing didn't actually take up my recording time. I was just being lazy, and you get burnt out doing 2 videos a week that are 20 minutes long each. So yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out something we can do here that's quick for me to do, easy, but will still make quality content. So let's get into it. All right, so we are going to be cleaning this place up and turning it into our new underground village. So yeah, we already have our 2 villagers here. There's another villager somewhere in the area. I don't know where he went. And there's a 3rd zombie villager. I have no idea where that guy is at. I think we left him somewhere last episode probably, and I'm just too lazy to go out and find him. But maybe we'll do that sometime later. So what I want to do is set up some houses, maybe. If any of you have ever watched the Ether's Lab survival series or something like that, I'm not trying to copy him or anything, but I really like his idea of an underground village. I'm not going to be able to do the same kind of style thing, and I'm not planning on it. But what I want to do is have some houses where we can have our villagers kind of live in, sort of. That's where the profession blocks will be, and at night they will go back into their houses and sleep, kind of like how they do in regular villages. Now, there are a couple of advantages to making a village down in the basement like this. One of them is that if we run into any illagers, we won't be triggering the raids because our village will be underground. And I believe it's already starting to get night, so we should probably sleep here. So yeah, raids are not good at all. If we have a raid down here, it's going to be really difficult to defend the village. So at least this underground thing will give us an extra point of defense just in case we do have to kill off some illagers. So I'm rambling a bit here, but let's get to it. What we need to do is plan out the way that we're going to set this thing up. We can't really go this way because that's where the the cave spider spawner farm is, so that's probably going to be like an off-limits part, but we still need to be able to access this area. That's for certain. Now, our water drop, whatever the heck this thing is currently coming up into like a weird place in our world. I kind of want to move it to maybe over here, but I don't have enough time today to do that. So we're just going to assume that that the water entrance to our base will be over there, our underground village, that is. Now, I believe that comes out right about, maybe back in there some. I think it's like maybe 10 blocks in that direction. So we can kind of, at the very least, we can clear out the location where we'll be dropping down, and then we can sort of build the rest of the village around that, and we'll see how well that works. So the coordinates for our elevator is going to have to be, let's see, at least 150 in the X direction, probably going to be 156 by 348, I would assume. So 156, 348, 348, right in line with our beacon, and 156 in this direction. So somewhere around here, maybe. And to save us some time, I'm just going to blow this place up with some TNT. What's the worst that could happen? Oh wait, TNT does blow up blocks in this version of the game, doesn't it? So we probably better take that into account. I think what I'll do here is light this and then cover it up and get the heck out of there. Okay, I guess it's not bad. Get some torches down for now. And yeah, so this will be entrance. I'm not sure about where the beacon's going to have to go. Either we leave it exactly where it is, or we move it somewhere more convenient. And I was thinking that that's kind of an awkward place to put it anyway. Because after all, it does come up right in the middle of our lake. So yeah, there's a couple other places I was thinking about putting it. Of course, I'm not going to relocate it today, but if we ever build a building inside of this mountain piece section, whatever that is, then we could probably put the beacon inside of that. After all, that is sort of like the central location of the base. Of course, that's not even developed yet, so we don't really have to worry about that. Either way, we can probably design without worrying about where the beacon's going to be located. So I guess I'll clear out some more space, maybe on this side. Ooh. I gotta say, this isn't really a very effective way to mine, is it? Of course, our unenchanted pick here is pretty much ineffective as well. Just fill in the gaps in the floor here with whatever I got on me, because we'll fix that stuff later. And for right now, I'm just going to section this part off. This is eventually going to be open again, but I'm still trying to figure out where to put our entrance to that part. Because after all, we are going to need to figure out a way to get all the way from here to our cave spider spawner. And frankly, our current location for the water drop is pretty optimal because we're just right here. But I have a feeling that we're not going to be using this cave spider spawner after we get like a blaze spawner going or anything better. Looks like we're starting to run out of gunpowder. That's an issue. I mean, we didn't really use a whole lot there, but that's going to be a problem. I wonder if there's any more gunpowder over by the our potion lab. Well, our semi-functioning potion lab. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. Ah, there's some. That's good. I think we'll be able to squeeze out a couple more TNT blocks, and then we're going to be flat broke. Alright, so what I think I want to do here is I want to have this area be the, like the outskirts of the village, I guess. The farthest out point that you can go. And this is a slightly different level, vertically that is, than this area. I think it's only a couple blocks, 1 block looks like. So I'll probably have our entrance be a low spot and the outskirts be a low spot. So I want to have a middle point somewhere, maybe a couple blocks up, just to give this place some, like, terrain differences. And then I'll lay a TNT path down and blow this place up and see how that goes. Okay, let's see if this works. I spaced the TNT out quite a bit, so they might not all catch. Yeah, case in point. Okay, this is a new tunnel. I think it's a good start, at least. Definitely need to widen this place up and, you know, add some meaning to this. But now we can go from our water drop area. To the left will be our cave spider spawner. And to the right should be our village. Well, this is a really cramped space. So I'm going to blow up the rest of our TNT and see where we get to. Okay, our last piece here. Alright, let's have a look. So, this is our new path. Now, it does need quite a bit of work, of course. I do want to put in a grass floor and, of course, all the buildings and stuff. But not to mention just the overall height of this place is... like, this is a really cramped cave. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get enough time to do that today, but at least we have something started. So that's pretty good, I would say. Well, folks, I did really want to get to the slime farm stuff today, but unfortunately we don't have enough time for that. So I'm going to have to call the episode here. A little bit short today, but yeah, I just really needed a break. Like, doing these videos all the time, at some point it all starts to catch up, and you just really need, you know, some time off. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you do have suggestions for things I can do in the series, please leave a comment. And that's pretty much all I have for you today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.